Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to White Lines Football. Welcome back to the second episode of Ibs' Insight. Today we're talking about Arsenal, and now the season has finished. We are no longer in the top four. We're out of the Champions League. We're down to the Europa League as of due to the results at Liverpool. Of course, they beat Middlesbrough today. Arsenal did win against Everton today. It was 3-1 victory, but it was pointless. At the end of the day, Liverpool got the 3 points they needed. They finished a point ahead of us. So we are fifth. So I've got three things I want to talk about in this video. The first one's generally about us being out of the top four. The cup final thing, some twists to that one, and of course the massive news that came out a couple of days ago about the £1 billion bid by Usmanov to take become majority shareholder at Arsenal, and things to talk about. So first of all, about the fact that we're out of the top four. Yeah, people are saying that it's Arsenal days are out, Tottenham days are in, and Tottenham have become the more dominant team. I can understand that, but I think it's okay, computer. I think it's a little bit early to say that. First of all, I want to say with Tottenham, they are, in my opinion, the best team in the Premier League. I know Chelsea won the league, but I think there's no team more dominant right now than Tottenham. So they got second, but if they got into their streak a little bit earlier, they could have won it. Honestly, they were that good this season. Arsenal been out top four. I know it's stupid and it's frustrating for us at Arsenal, but it's something that's been coming for so long. We've been barely scratching getting into the top four. We always have treated it as something we've taken it for granted, and it's something in the past couple of years that we should have expected. We got that second place, but it was a bad year for pretty much every team. We even got that third again. But you could really question that one. It's not like we've been that great, really, past couple of seasons. I know we've been getting those FA Cup wins. We've got two of those, but this is something that's been coming for a very, very long time, and only now reality is hitting us. I don't think it's as bad as people may make it out to be. We saw Chelsea. They were out of the top four for a bit. They finished seventh, and they came back, and all of a sudden they won the Premier League today. And then obviously Champions League, they're going to be very powerful, even Tottenham for that matter. It's not the end of the world. I know we're going to be playing on a Thursday night. It's going to be really annoying, but I think it's an opportunity now for change to be made. I think there's going to be players, the true players who have really got that desire to make things happen, and the right players who we want to stick around will stick around. I think it will be the catalyst to bring the right players in my opinion. I know it's a bit like, hold on, but you're going down one league into Europa League rather than Champions League. Who's going to want to sign for you? But Arsenal is such a great side to invest into and to become a part of for the future if the right people are there, in my opinion. So it is such a shame, but I'm actually not going to criticise it too much, because I think if you wait a season or two, I'd say only a season. I think it actually could be good for us. Maybe I'm just being a little bit mad in saying that, but hey. Next thing let's talk about is that £1 million bid by Usmanov. It's worth mentioning, apparently, that this bid was actually about a month ago, and it was already rejected, which irritates me beyond belief. Usmanov is someone who comes to not all the games, but so many of the matches. He actually comes across as someone who's got the footballing mentality and actually wants to see the team succeed. And Lewis Browning, shout out to him, he sent me this, and this was on Sky Sports, and this is Stan Kroenke's sporting franchises that he's got a shareholder in. So first of all, Arsenal, we finished fifth. We're in the FA Cup final, but we finished fifth. Then he has a American team, the Colorado Rapids. They're bottom of MLS Western Conference. Then in ice hockey, he's got Colorado Avalanche. They are also bottom of NHL Western Conference. Then MLS. Then we've got NHS. What am I saying? Basketball. Denver Nuggets, they are 9th in the NBA Western Conference, and American football, LA Rams, 3rd in the NFC West. These teams, apart from the American football side of LA Rams, who are obviously 3rd, the bad teams, they're not progressing, that he has an influence in. What does that tell you about this man? What does that scream at you? This guy has not got the fans and the success of the club in terms of actual, sporting success in mind. That's not in his heart. Why would you allow this man to be a shareholder, a majority shareholder? It's so backwards. And you've got to look at Arsenal, and he's saying that, he wants us to stay. He wants us to stay for the money. He wants us to stay for the money. He's such a business-minded man, but surely he's got to realise now that now we're going down a division, we're not going to be getting the money like we used to have. We're not going to maybe get the players that we used to have. It's so frustrating looking at that. And I know I keep wanting to take pauses and look at that and just stay in anger, but I've got to keep going on about it. I think if there's any heart and any brain, any mind in this, it's got to say you've got to get Usmanov as a majority shareholder. He only has 30% stake at Arsenal, so he's not really at those meetings. He's not got any influence in what happens really with the team because Kroenke has got the majority shareholder. It's so painful looking at that because it just says, look, this is what's happening to Arsenal, and it's all because of one man. Well, not one man. You could talk about the whole Wenger in and out thing, but I'm gonna wait till the cup final to say much about that one. But this one man has got to put his name, he's got to put his face out there as someone that we've got to put a lot of blame on as far as I'm concerned, because it says he is aware that this is his methods causes this. This is a track record. This is proof, and it's showing how bad this man is. So yeah, I can't tell you how much I'm on Team Usmanov as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, that bid was rejected. So if he wants to get a majority stake rather, he's gonna have to up that bid most likely. That's a bit painful, but it is what it is. And finally, talking about the cup final, it's worth mentioning today in that win that Koscielny got a red card. I don't know how he won with him as with a red card, but he got a red card, which means he's now suspended for the cup final. Also, Gabriel went off injured. That's another issue. Even though I'm not his biggest fan, I am aware that even though I don't want him, we do need him. We haven't got Koscielny, we might not have Gabriel, and Alexis Sanchez went off as well after about 70-something minutes, I think, because he got injured himself, and we took him off as precaution. But again, it's another fear there that imagine if we don't even have Sanchez for the cup final, because there is no one in the team that can replace him, that can fill his boots. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Mesut Ozil, in my opinion, are the two best players in the team. Maybe also Petr Cech as well. I'm a huge fan of him, of course. But Alexis has such an influence in the team, and he works so well with the players around him. I can't imagine how painful that will be if we lose him, because we're going to struggle to deal with Chelsea already. They've got a physical stride, they're strong, they're very, very quick, and we've got to be so disciplined dealing with them. If we haven't got Koscielny, Mustafi's going to really struggle on his own, especially if we don't even have Gabriel to put in those tackles. And even though I don't think Gabriel's that good as a person in the back line, because I think he's not very good at holding players up, and staying disciplined, I think we do still need him because we haven't really got many better alternatives. So it's going to be a big cup final for Mustafi, for Rob Holding, for whoever goes alongside, again, into that back four, probably Monreal or Gibbs. Bellerin as well. These boys, I don't really see, apart from Rob Holding and maybe Monreal, as players that are good enough to deal with the Chelsea side, especially if we do that back three. So I'm very scared for that cup final. I think, as far as I'm concerned, how we're going to feel, how the mentality of the team has changed now that they know that they've given everything for these past couple wins in the Premier League, and it's amounted to nothing. That's definitely going to play in their minds, in my opinion at least, in the cup final. But these are professionals, these are professional players, so they should be able to try and put that to the side. But I think it is going to play in the motivations of the team, so I'm extremely, extremely nervous. I feel like if I was to put a prediction on the squad right now for the score of that cup final, I'd say we'd get battered like 3-4-0. Honestly, I couldn't imagine us putting the ball on the back of the net if we don't have players like Sanchez and Gabriel in the squad. So it's very tense. It's very dark at the moment for us guys over at Arsenal. So, But but the league's over. Congratulations to Chelsea, even for Tottenham, because they're looking very pretty. I think they won 7-1 today. It's a bit scary. Congratulations to Liverpool and City and all those guys, and commiserations for other teams. The Premier League is over. It's been a very dramatic season. A lot has happened, a lot of changes, and a lot of unexpected results. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now depressed talking about Arsenal. So if you have enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment below any suggestions, anything else you'd like us to talk about. Subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to the channel that I control, which is White Lines F1. Share this video, and we will see you all on the next one. See you later, guys.